Second. And hello again, YouTube land. Welcome back to episode 28.2 of The Color Animal Inn. I'm your host, Snord, and we have a small group of returning players and one brand new friend who are. Let me adjust the view here, just like show the corkboard once in a while. Some folks here in the Color Animal Inn who have just kind of grouped together and are deciding what kind of activity they would be interested in performing tonight. So take it away, players. What are we doing?
Well, answering your whisper to start with.
Gotcha. Yeah, so, there is nothing whatsoever happening between Barth and Slonish. So y'all go on with your bad selves.
Dante still hasn't really gotten a reply on whether anyone will need protection or not. He feels that magic users can protect themselves fairly well.
Dante's confused.
I may be able to hold my own, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't assist. You're an honorable man, right?
I am.
You wouldn't want my death on your head, or on your hands, rather.
But what there's beggars here that need my help more?
Well, I would offer you gold, but I don't believe you'd take it.
No, I wouldn't.
So what could I say that would entice you? Perhaps maybe we should find a place where we could all benefit. Find a place that requires your assistance. Find a place that harbors perhaps a magical item of some sort, and fills some of our other friends' need for to fulfill their bloodlust, perhaps.
Dante's like,
Would you be interested then?
uh, I'm, I'm just gonna sit here and protect everyone out at the tavern unless something happens. And then he just goes and gently pets Michelle's head.
So I'm going to walk up to him and say, we could use you, but I won't force you. Obviously, I don't even think I could. But let me pose this question to you. What makes a knight? It's his heart. But what do you fight these bandits with? What do you protect these people with? Your arms, your armor. And looking at you, you're pretty well equipped, sir. But there's always a chance you could find something that would enable you to protect these fair people much better.
Let's go with diplomacy against each other.
All right.
Yeah, in my game, just for anyone who's interested, I do not promote PvP, player versus player actions, but I don't encourage it either. I have a system wherein if one player makes an offensive action against a defender player, then the defender decides the results of that action, which then can be bounced back if the defender decides that something bad happens to the offender. So if both players agree, they can certainly roll off and decide things that way. Otherwise, they kind of have to, come up with a mutually acceptable solution. And in this case, it looks like Nil has chosen to make a roll off versus Dante. And I'm going to whisper the results of these to the respective players. So you will know how well you rolled. You will not know how well the other player rolled. I would like you to kind of role play along with those numbers, but again, this is entirely up to you.
Okay, sounds good.
Give me a second to type. My computer's being very slow. Remember, this is a diplomacy check, so this is how diplomatic your character is being.
That seems about right.
Did you roll a natural one again, Nick?
No, I can honestly say I did not.
Good.
I can tell you he's telling the truth.
Okay, and that seems about right for me as well.
I don't
I'm
know how
glad,
I'd be-
Nick.
I don't know how I'd
As
be.
soon as
roll-
combat starts, you'll start rolling the ones. It's okay.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. They're coming. I'm saving
They're
them.
coming. Saving
coming.
them up.
They're like the dragons. They're coming.
Yeah, so you can just simply say, tell the other guy, hey, I was really diplomatic, or I wasn't really diplomatic, or, play it out as you wish.
Dante's like, you do make a really good point. But I just feel like I belong here, and I am not a knight.
Oh.
I don't belong to anyone. I never served a king or queen or a lord or baron or baroness or whatever you want to call them. I've taught myself. I grew up on the streets and kicked around. I'm doing my best to protect everyone else that can't protect themselves so they don't have to grow up the way I did.
It's Barth gonna start crying. I see him typing.
No.
He'll kind of, man, I really don't know how to play off that number. Other than saying, no, never mind, don't need you. Now he'll say, he'll kind of put his hand on your shoulder. I guess you must have pauldrons. What are you wearing? Like plate armor?
Breastplate.
Yeah, plate. So he'll put his hand on your pauldron and say, "A knight is in the heart, friend. It's not a title. We'll be glad to have you along. Maybe you can even protect us." Most he kind of leads in mostly the guy with the hat though, and he'll kind of walk away. And if you feel like following, you are more than welcome to.
Dante pauses and thinks for a second. He's like, how about we make a deal? You guarantee the safety of everyone around here somehow by hiring guards or something of the sort, and I will go with you.
A what type of guard?
Just a couple, well-trained guards. Like town guards. Not town.
Neil's gonna laugh. He kind of points over to Barth, and he goes, "Oh, he's a big burly man. I'm sure bandits aren't any trouble for you, huh, Barth?"
Barth smiles and kind of whips his towel, kind of spins it around a couple times and kind of twists it up and then just snaps it in the air. And you notice a fly just kind of drops to the bar dead. If anybody would like to make a knowledge, or probably a perception or some other perceiving type skill on the fly, please do so.
Do I even know there was a fly there?
Maybe not. Not with that roll.
Didn't think so.
But you do. You actually did roll pretty well there, Nick. And so did Casa. You look over and the fly has been neatly decapitated. The head is lying about an inch away from the body. And Barth just sort of smiles and winks and goes back to wiping an old greasy beer mug.
For that, oh man, I kind of play quarters with a gold coin. And that shot glass that I left on the bar, I'm going to
Uh-huh.
try to bounce the gold coin into it.
Alrighty. You can make a roll for that. It's going to be pretty darn difficult.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I would roll.
I'm thinking something like a perform,
Maybe.
or
I'm
maybe
trying to.
ranged.
Yeah, it
Just
might
a
just be a
ranged attack
range
roll,
attack.
I think.
Yeah, it would default to that if you don't have anything better.
I'm just trying to think of what that would actually go under. Like something. I guess it's technically an account. Yeah, I'll go with it. Fuck it. Range attack roll. 20.
Yeah, it's basically throwing. 20.
Perform juggling, some kind of, I don't know.
20 is exactly the number I had in mind. So you're maybe even a little surprised yourself as the coin kind of clinks and bounces off the edge and then drops into the shot glass. A couple of bar patrons over here kind of look up and give you a little applaud and go back to whatever they were doing.
I give a slight bow. Not one to be outdone. For you, for that, because that was quite a skillful feat, my friend. That's the Barth.
Oh,
Anyway.
Barth smiles and says thank you. And picks up the shot glass and dumps the coin into his apron pocket.
He's so rich. I bet he's got like 1 million fucking gold pieces. All the shit we've spent.
Well, he did build this bar in like 3 days.
To be fair, yeah, and even the adventurers that were there, they actually gave him some of their money.
Yeah.
So it was almost like not even out of pocket for him.
If this is how he actually fights, he probably just went out, found a cave, punched the dragon in the snout, took all its stuff,
Whipped it to death.
whipped it to death.
Yeah.
This stuff is mine.
Please stop!
Take my loot, please.
That's not dirt on his what the hell does he have? A dirty dish rag? Yeah, that's just dry blood.
That's not dirt.
If you use the examine macro, you can see that his primary weapon is a filthy rag.
Stained
Guilty.
with the blood of his enemies. Oh well.
So yeah, so Nilla's gonna start heading out. So yeah, I mean, I guess out of game. Does anyone want to buy anything? Make sure you got everything you need.
Honestly, I think I've pretty much got everything that I need.
Let me ask Cordy something. Cordy, it appears that your character is reluctant to go with the rest of the group. Is this like just a character choice, or do you want to do something other than what the group's doing? Are you trying to like steer us towards a specific goal?
Dante's just pretty much really reluctant to go because he doesn't feel like it.
Because he doesn't feel like it. That's a valid reason.
I guess he can stay here, and if he doesn't, if he so chooses, that's more than.
Have we picked a destination yet?
I think did you guys wanted to do caves, or did you want to go somewhere else?
There's one option. I mean, Dante was talking about an attack on the bar. And, you know, if that's the sort of thing that you as players wish to do, I can certainly have that happen.
Oh, Cordy.
Again.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Why?
Oh, it's too bad. It actually looks like he still has the mic on.
Yeah, it looks like it's.
Well, what could always transpire is perhaps something happens at the bar to show Dante that the rest of us are worth traveling with, and maybe he decides then
That's a possibility.
it might be a good idea.
Yeah, like fully out of character. Speaking fully out of character, what would motivate Dante to essentially be an adventurer?
I'm not sure that he can hear us.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But my opinion, my understanding of his character is that he's trying to be the protector. He's looking for a righteous cause to, place his life in danger for another. So perhaps, I mean, Kalanish, it's not going to be obviously in danger, but Alwyn is like small and squishy. Maybe you can convince him that he needs like a hired bodyguard or something, and then he would be willing to follow wherever he went. You could also like lie and say, "Oh, the princess has been kidnapped, and we have to go rescue her," and hope that he believes that, and deal with the fact that it's not true when you don't find a princess, or bluff when you do. I mean, you never know. There probably is a
They must
princess
have.
out
They
there.
must have moved her
Yeah, she's in a
someplace
different
else.
castle.
I was just gonna say, sorry, Cordy, your princess is in a different. I'm just trying to think if there was anything I needed.
Hang
I
on,
bought some really fun stuff.
I just got a message from Cordy. I need to work into the thing here. There we go.
Gonna get a couple of these.
So hopefully this will work, and I'll be able to talk to you both at the same time.
Cordy, no!
I can hear.
Like, did you want us to entirely switch to Skype?
No,
I mean, it was what you used before, but
not yet. Cordy, are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you still hear the other players through Roll20?
No, I cannot.
Other players, say something, please.
Hello.
hello.
Did you hear that?
Hello.
Nope.
And the other players are not hearing Cordy, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope. No QWERTY for us.
Yeah, I'm showing you as being in the thing, but you don't hear anybody except me, huh?
We can all
Nope.
switch to Skype if we really
Just
need
you.
to, and it would allow. I guess Diana could actually have her own headset then.
Let's do that then. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and we'll just have a very short one while we all switch over to Skype. So
Thomas, are you okay with this? Do you have Skype?
Oh.
Yeah, I guess we should ask.
Yes. I absolutely have
Okay,
Skype.
cool.
My apologies, I didn't think to ask. Yep.
No,
so,
no worries.
Actually, well, we're doing it. People have been bored before; they'll be bored again. So give me a Skype call, everybody. I will try to put us all into the same call here.
Okay.
Like, do I still have you? I still have you!
I think my Skype name should be fairly obvious to figure out. Please, YouTube, don't start adding me to everything. Let's see, how do we do this? There we go. Azure, are you with us?
Yes, darling. I just need to mute you on Roll20 because it gets weird.
Yes, indeed.
It gets so weird.
I'm sure it can be.
Hi, QWERTY.
Hello.
So, 2 so far.
QWERTY,
There's
why is your
no-
computer being a dick?
I have no idea.
Hello.
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 Oh, hi.
All right. I'm gonna make sure I get all the stuff for Roll20 out of the way too, so I don't have too much echoing.
All right, I just sent you
Isn't
a
it weird when you
contact
first
request.
answer and someone says
Yeah,
something?
I'm not getting it. You might have sent it to the wrong Snord. There are 2 of
Oh,
us that I know of. There it is. Now I got it. Maybe
I was
this
going to
is
say two with the exact same name.
No. There we go.
Okay, cool.
So, no, TF, hang on there. I'm going to add you to the group call.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Let me see. Hang on. There we go. You with us there?
Yes.
Awesome. And was Diana going to call in on her own as well? How is that going to work?
Yeah, I'm just she never had you added, so
Cool.
she should be sending you a message momentarily.
This would be really weird hearing both of your personalities at once.
I know. I'm pretty talented though. I think I roll nat 20s on all perform checks.
There it
Maybe
is.
maybe a nat 40 on a d20.
They're talking to a guy who can roll 1 on a d10,000.
Like on demand, consistently.
Yep. Nick, roll me a D10,000.
He rolls a one, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Yeah,
If he rolls a 1, I vote rounding point.
I do too. Nope. Nice and
You
boring.
failed us. That was actually
I'm
really
sorry.
high. Who are you and what did you do with Nick?
I'm
Hello?
going to shut down all the audio coming out of. Well, none of you are talking in
Hello?
Roll20.
Hi, Diana.
Hi.
am, so
Okay.
I'm going to mute myself
You
there.
were just a little low.
Sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so there's everybody back again. Good to go. Thank you,
Nice.
Skype, for being a backup for us.
Yep. Luckily, everyone had one.
Yeah.
Because some people don't have one.
Actually,
I never used to.
Better not do that. Alrighty, so here we are in the Color Animal Inn, trying to convince Dante the Frog Guy to go with the rest of the party. Otherwise, we're splitting the party up or leaving him behind or something. Take it away again, folks.
I guess I was asking, completely out of character, is there something in specific that would convince Dante to come along with this amazing venture?
He basically just wants a guarantee that everyone at the inn will be safe.
If we leave?
Yeah.
That actually might happen because who knows?
I mean, that happened out of character. That's happened before. We go off
Well,
for
I
an
mean-
adventure and came back and the frickin'
Yeah.
Well,
And it actually ended up burning down entirely and then got rebuilt. And that was partly, fun plots, but it also partly I wanted to use this map instead of the old one.
Yeah, because to be fair, we actually did save it.
You did. And then I GM fiated out of my ass a complete cheat of the thing blowing up.
Yep, but that's all right. We
Yep.
still love you for it.
well,
No, alcohol.
someone smarter than Planish could point out that, he hasn't been here ever, and the inn's here. Ain't nothing happened.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was about to go.
Take it away.
Dante doesn't care that if he's ever been there or not. He wants people to be safe. That's just how
It's my understanding that this place is frequented by adventurers. You're not the only one who's capable of protecting it.
I'm
You'll
pretty
try-
sure Nord can protect himself. He beheaded a fly, so pretty sure he can handle anything that comes in here.
Look,
Did you just call Barth Nord?
She did.
Yes.
Sorry, Bart.
Understandable mistake.
Don't you mean Elvis?
It's not so much that this place needs protecting. It's that this place is here for adventurers. They come all the time, from what I understand. So it will be well protected whether you're here or not.
He sighs and he goes, I guess you're right. I'll
No,
go
we
with-
made him sad.
We didn't mean to make him sad.
I totally meant to make him sad.
I haven't
Poor
even
Snick.
started yet.
Yeah. Just give it time.
But yeah,
Now,
Yeah.
Cordy, it actually, I mean, it does sound like you kind of had something specific you wanted to do, and
actually not really.
well, then you're just fucking with us. So screw you.
I don't feel bad that I made your character feel bad.
No, I was just trying to develop him a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly valid.
He is stubborn, but
Don't get hopping mad now.
oh god,
And the puns begin.
again.
No,
Yeah.
not again.
Sorry, I'm still buying stuff. I need all the stuff.
All of the things.
Yeah, Planish will sort of begin to waddle doorwards.
Isn't it possible to chain multiple bags of holding together so that they're like one giant thing?
You, oh god,
No, all you
You
gotta
never
do is
put
put
it-
one in the other.
yeah, never ever.
And then you tear a hole in the fabric of
Yeah.
the universe. Goodbye.
Create yourself a dimension of holding.
Pretty much. Just have like 20 bags of holding within one, each with their own label. This one's weapons, this one's potions, and so on.
Oh, that's kind of like in Fallout 4 when you go and you put like 18,000 weapons into a footlocker. It's like a bag of holding.
Never played Fallout 4.
Yeah.
I
Pretty much
have.
any Fallout game.
Fallout 2 was the best of the series, I think. He says, never having played 3 or 4.
Thank
You get
you.
the impression I don't play a lot of video games.
I knew that when you said you
Yeah.
didn't play Chrono Trigger.
Yeah. Talking with the folks last week, I've never owned a system.
You're
Atari's
old,
a system.
jaded, and you don't want to mingle with us little whippersnappers doing our big jack gaming.
Yep.
Our magic voodoo.
It's Satanism, I tells you.
So, what has the party decided they're going to do? Did they manage to talk Dante into it? Dante, do you have a valid purpose for your life now?
Dante still wants to protect the inn, but he understands their point of view as well. And he'll go with them.
He would probably be fairly well aware that Barth is, maybe not sufficient
Infinitely more
against-
badass than Alwyn.
Yeah.
Yes, that.
Well, he is at what
At
is it?
least
I think
it
he's
melee stuff and that. I mean,
I think
For
he's
sure.
an 8D, 8 or 10 HD creature. So
Yeah. So what
No,
has the
but-
party decided they would like to do?
Dante
Well,
said-
actually,
Planish is deferring to the tiny gnome and the ugly demon man because they are the ones who started the hunting party.
no words hurt.
Alwyn
Actually.
would politely correct the lizard man that he is in fact a halfling.
Oh. Well. You're so
Yeah,
far down,
yeah.
man.
We all look alike. It's
And
Yeah.
you mammals all look alike.
yeah. You mammals with your external genitalia.
Small pink skin, big pink skin.
Oh God.
You're talking about
It's
two
the only
separate
distinction
people,
he
right?
makes.
I would turn to Nil and say, so I believe Barth was telling you about a place that we could go. Did you happen to know what direction?
He said just look around. We'd probably come across something. Seems around here all these caves have been opening up. Something about earthquakes. Blah blah blah. You know how it goes.
Yeah,
Right.
Dante says he'll lead the way if you guys guide him.
That sounds like a plan.
I guess we're forging our own path and finding our own thing.
Seems like it.
So, Fnord,
Yes.
here's something that has never happened before. We actually have a bird with us that can talk.
Hmm.
Would we use it as sort of an aerial scout?
Yes, indeed. See,
Just as he
bird
gets
is
airborne, he
yeah.
gets taken out.
So if
Oh,
the plan,
Coffrey.
as I understand it, is to once again head out into the wilderness and do the tile game thing, then the bird can be your scout to adjacent territories. Certainly.
Which one?
The crow.
Well,
Okay.
I'm
The
assuming
raven.
Mr. Brownleaf can't talk
Yes.
and can't actually tell us what he's seen, but I may be wrong. I have no knowledge of shamans.
No,
Coffrey
that's not
can
one
in
of them.
fact speak common, so
Yeah. Now, Mr. Brownleaf, what special abilities does he have?
Perception.
How do you communicate with him? You personally, your character.
I have animal handling, but I don't think I have. How do
So
you
he's more of a
talk to your
companion
spirit?
animal than a familiar.
Yeah, technically he's not like even an animal. It's a spirit animal. I think it's
It's said in there.
Oh,
You're
is he
familiar.
like literally see through? Or is
not
he
exactly, but I don't think he's I'm not even sure what template he actually follows. Give me a minute.
Hmm.
I have to actually look
or
what they're actually
and
considered.
witch? As a spirit.
This animal is her conduit to the spirit world, guiding her along the path to enlightenment. The animal also aids a shaman by granting her a special ability. A shaman must commune with her spirit animal each day to prepare her spells. While the spirit animal does not store the spells, the spirit animal serves as her conduit to divine power. If the shaman spirit animal is slain, she cannot prepare new spells or use her spirit magic class feature until the
So it's
spirit
a
animal is replaced.
spirit in the sense of Indian spirits. Spirits
Yeah.
with a physical form. Okay.
So it is an actual, real, physical bird.
It
Yes.
is.
Is also is a conduit to the spirit realm in the Native
Yes.
American or shamanistic cultures.
Yes.
Gotcha. But you don't like see through its
Can-
eyes or anything.
Well,
And can-
it is an outsider. It's not a beast. So it's an outsider, a native outsider. So it's
Oh.
it's like
It's actually from a different
an
plane.
otherworldly being. But it looks like a bird.
Do I have a communicational
No.
thing to it?
Let's
Okay.
see.
You commune with him in terms of like that it's your spirit animal, so you kind of
Yeah.
have like an innate
As
communication.
a familiar,
Like it's
of
almost like a familiar. It's like a piece of your soul, even if that helps you to think about
no,
it.
it is literally like a familiar. So you have an empathic link with it, but you cannot yet speak with it. Essentially, you share feelings.
So if it's up there flying around and it sees an enemy, it's going to say, or it's going to like send her a feeling of like fear or threatened or impending battle or something, but not necessarily. There are
Yeah.
3 orcs. This one's wearing a red sash. That one there's carrying a spear, and they are exactly 38 feet
Yeah,
north of you.
up to 1 mile, they can send each other. They can sense each other's feelings, essentially.
Got it. That's going to help
Mhm.
me role play what Mr. Brownleaf can tell her.
Okay.
So yes, the answer to the question is yes, that he can scout.
At level 2, you literally get the ability to give someone the evil eye.
I can.
Yeah, it's a hex. No shit.
Yeah, I got the feeling Diana may really end up enjoying this character.
Too bad.
Yeah, I'm in the spirit animal section of the shaman page, and it says that the ability uses same rules as the wizard's arcane bond class feature, and the animal is treated as a familiar, except as noted below, and I'm not seeing anything about not being able to talk with them and such.
Well, you can't talk to a familiar until they get the speak with master special ability.
Yep. Unfortunately. You guys think we might need a waffle iron?
How much money do you have?
I'm buying the most useless shit to make the funnest stuff out of.
Oh, your freaking offhanded weapons, so you can actually hit people.
I don't have an offhand weapon.
Your made up
Also,
weapons, like the shields and from your other character, and then the
That's Xander. Xander has all that crap. This is
You- this is a brand new character, but you're probably still gonna have to use weird things just to hit somebody.
oh well, yeah. That doesn't matter who I'm playing.
that's just me, man. That's just me.
That's just me.
Yeah.
That's how I roll. Diana, can I just commend you on always making a character that Tlanish is like innately feeling subservient to?
That's actually weird because I was actually gonna make a ranger, and then Fenora suggested maybe somebody being a healer. So I switched to the shaman, and then I realized afterwards I was like, I'm gonna have a new lizard friend again.
Yep. Every goddamn time.
You know what I'm waiting for?
Hmm.
This has actually been on my mind like several times over the last couple weeks. Is a visit to Diana's little ducklings again?
Oh
She
yeah, I
has
forgot about those little guys.
Yeah.
Those
she
are
has
on
ducklings.
Nikita.
Yep.
Yep.
Nikita is a mama duck.
Yep.
That is kind of adorable. I dare not imagine what the ducks are like.
Just regular
Nord's
ducks.
ducks are might be freaking terrifying. Anyway, yes, I guess we're going into the wilderness and we might do some awesome stuff with birds.
Okay,
We
so
have so many birds,
I
man.
could basically make Michelle immortal to physical attacks by adding on barding.
Well, not I wouldn't say immortal or immune or anything, but you can definitely crank her AC up.
Full plate barding.
Yeah, because she's not slow enough already.
Yeah.
No, since
Just
uh,
tack on
her
more.
movement speed wouldn't be hampered at all.
Yeah, she's got like the dwarven effect almost.
Oh,
It's,
does she have the
once
special quality?
she's
Yeah,
already slowed down so much you can't slow her
me-
down anymore. You can just
medium
pile stuff on
creatures
top.
medium creatures with slow movement speed cannot be slowed down any further by equipment.
Are you sure that's a rule for animals as well, and not just for creating a race?
Pretty sure it goes for animals. Not
Yeah.
100% sure.
It ultimately comes down to me, and unless I see something saying otherwise, I'm going with it because I like the idea. So,
Yeah,
done deal.
unfortunately, I don't have the funds to do that because it's 4 times as much.
No.
Yeah,
4 times the
it's
price.
Well, you
expensive.
could always give her like something, just light armor. Just drape a little, you know, a bit of chain, like a chain mesh. Just drape it over the shell. Because
Let's
I
see.
can't see this creature wearing armor. You just sort of drape it over the crags in her shell.
I think I might go with scale mail barding, which is 200 gold.
Ooh.
There you go. Is it kind of wrong that you're putting you're using scale mail on turtle?
So let's see.
So who
Anyone-
is going to be the party leader? Who's going to like pick the direction that you're going in and figure out where your first tile is?
I guess I'll do it. I have half decent survival.
There you go.
That sounds like a plan.
Don't let me roll for it if I can lead you into one of the 9th circles of hell.
It's okay. I'm about to make a Nig style roll and do that anyway.
All right. Well, as long as you as
You
long as you
make a
do it right.
circle and somehow come back to the collar animal inn.
Folks, you're not going to believe this. Guess who just lost from the Skype call?
QWERTY.
Cordy.
Pretty.
Yeah,
Party!
unbelievable.
No matter what we do with him, can't take him anywhere.
Welcome
Like
back, Cordy.
we're trying, man.
Nope.
We're trying.
No.
Oh.
It's so hard. Let me roll you a survival check so you can start setting up while we wait for
You got it.
Quirtacular.
It cut out briefly, but
Yeah, hi, Cordy.
hey, quickly
Okay.
came back.
Yeah, came back much faster that time.
Yeah, definitely the way to go from now on if I'm joining. Sad to say.
Yeah.
What's your plus for your survival?
It's 7. I've already rolled it.
Yeah, sure. Roll it.
Yep, I
No, I
got the
just wanted
number.
to know where she was with her plus.
Oh,
On it.
barbarians are very good with survival.
Dante
Yeah.
only has
7. It's 7.
1.
Strong 7.
I only have a +3. So
He is trained in it.
Yeah.
So
this here is the point. Once we cross this line, you can do no more shopping. So everybody,
Yeah.
at this point, if there is not something on your character sheet, you do not have it, with some exceptions. So make sure that if you want to buy a healing potion, you buy it now.
Yeah, I'm still shopping. I got my barding though.
How much are the healing potions?
50 gold
50.
pieces. They heal 1d8 plus 1 hit points each.
Okay.
I technically don't need any because I have the wand.
That's right. You got a wand with 50 charges.
will you allow us to pay for charges off of that wand?
If you'd like
Yeah.
to pay for it, that's by all means, but I would do it generously too, without any fee.
Don't say that. That's how you make the monies.
Shh.
I think I'd be quite willing to pay you the 15 gold that the charge costs, and the unpaid bit will be your services in swishing it.
Question,
But you have
are
to
we
say
going
swish.
Are we going to have wild magic on?
I like wild magic personally. I don't always remember, but when I remember, I will try to remember to roll.
The worst words to ever come out of a DM's mouth. I like wild magic. Like, ah! No! Why?
Had one guy whose glass turned to hair or hair turned to glass once.
That sounds
shit.
terrible.
That sounds like something Nick would roll.
No, I burnt my throat
Yeah.
with a healing potion.
All right, folks. So if we are done and done, please move on to the front patio. From there, I can gather your tokens together and just quickly bring us to the next map.
Ah.
I will
Oh
not
man,
do this.
I am the Swiss Army knife of adventurers.
You're a bard?
Pretty much at this point, but with items.
Okay, so I just ordered a military saddle. So I have an additional 2 to stay in, well, to staying in my saddle. And if I'm knocked unconscious while in the saddle, I have a 75% chance to stay in it,
Nice.
costing me 60 gold.
Hoo-hoo, you could fight on your mount.
That's
Well, he's a
damn worth it.
cavalier. He kind of needs to. He has no real choice in that one.
Yeah, it's kind of built around it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the point there is that if you fall out of your saddle, you automatically take like 1d6 damage. So
Is that how that
that's
works?
why. Yep, that's why the military saddle and the whole stay in saddle when unconscious is important, because it might fucking kill you.
Yep. I bet a lot of knights during the jousting days got hit, survived the hit, and then died when they hit the ground. So Dante, looks like the party's outside waiting for you, before they decide that you're just being stubborn again and leave without you. Let's get your stuff done here.
Fucking frog man.
Hop to it, man.
Oh,
Oh god. I'm just getting one last thing. And
He's being real slimy right now.
frogs are actually not slimy at all. You
Kind
know
of.
that?
Snakes aren't slimy either.
No, that's not true. I'm fibbing you.
That's not true. That's lizards and snakes. Frogs are definitely slimy as hell.
I know.
Mucous membranes.
Amphibian.
Oh God.
Oh god.
They warded your plan.
All right, points for the setup. Well done.
Well, that was a good game, all.
Yeah, there's a
Thanks for
plan.
playing. See you next week.
On
We
another
made it. We
episode.
made it out the doors. Next week we might actually fight something.
Yep. No, you're gonna have to roll new characters next week.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Oh man. So yeah,
No,
off into the wilderness we go.
Nord, one of these times you should have dice rolling for characters, where from all of the characters you have, people roll, and
Oh,
whoever
have to play whatever character it is.
yup, and they have to go with the character's personality too.
I like it. I don't know that I would be able to remember it well enough, but
And that's what the bios are for.
yeah.
They get to read a brief bio, or however long someone wants to make a bio, and they have to go off of that.
Well, I mean, I suppose you could do that with pre-mades and stuff, but if you go with, characters other people have created, there's going to be a lot of them that people simply aren't going to know the personalities of.
Yeah, that's my thing. I don't even know. And I've played
Like,
with
you
everybody.
don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. What are you asking me for?
All right, so I got to do a couple things to set this up. I know none of you are seeing anything but blackness right now, but I'm about to change that, so be patient with me. First thing I need to do is to shift ping the party into position. And my computer's being slow, so this might take me a minute.
So it's not time to panic.
Nope,
Just-
not yet. We are
Not
currently
quite
in
yet.
no danger of being eaten by grooves.
Okay, you tell us when we are, to begin panicking, please.
Oh, while we're waiting, stat roll off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you guys beat an 8? We're going for low numbers because that's the only numbers I can roll.
Well, I did beat you earlier with a 3.
Which is impressive because even I have never gotten a 3. 4, but never a 3.
Wow, my computer's being ridiculously slow right now.
I got
Oh.
a 5.
Where do you suck?
I think you should delete all these pesky character sheets everyone has lying around. I mean, it's taking up so much space.
I did. I put 105 of them into the archives.
Like
Jesus
50
Christ,
of them
man.
are mine.
Yeah.
And that's actually probably not an understatement.
Like, good use of your Roll20 space.
Yeah. Those don't count against. The only thing is art assets, pretty much.
Then you're supposed to, tell Nick to lay off making new ones.
I can't.
No, that's too much fun. Character creation is a big part of D&D, and it's in some cases it's the fun of it. So, yeah.
Intervention.
Yep.
Nick, you need to stop making characters. I can't. You know, it'd be really fun to play a paladin that.
So let me go through here. Dante, question for you.
Dark Vision 60.
You got it. And your turtle?
I'm looking that up right now.
He has turtle senses.
Yeah, I know he's got
He-
smell.
Oh,
He knows.
whoa.
He knows the location of all pizza around him.
Low weight and perception plus 5.
Gotcha. Let's see. Alwyn What kind of? You're a halfling. I believe they just have normal vision.
Normal vision. Yep.
Slanish?
Low light, thanks to a trait.
Ah,
Otherwise, lizardmen have normal vision.
underground lizard man of some sort.
Yeah. Well, no, I am a dragon-blooded lizardman. That is what. I am descended from some kind of dragon. This is how I explained the fact that he has a weird scale coloration as well. I was like, oh, blood of dragons. That's nice.
How about Casa?
Low light vision.
And Nil, do you get full on dark?
Yes, I do. I might even pick up a feat at some point to give me 120.
Ah.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
fancy.
I know. Helps me see the treasures in the dark.
Well, funnily, sometimes people with low light can see further than people with dark vision. Depends on the light sources.
Yeah.
And if they have low light and dark vision, they can see forever.
Yep, pretty much. They can see infinity. There are a couple of races that do.
And it's like they also have the see in the darkness ability.
Oh, like the demonic see through magical darkness thing? Super dark vision, as some people call it.
The creature can see perfectly in darkness of any kind, including that created by deeper darkness.
Jesus Christ. Okay. That's not cheating at all.
I know there's one race where they get like dark vision 120.
Drow. Yes, they're called drow.
Yep. They sure do.
Easy peasy. Do their cousins or, other underground versions do as well, like Durgar? And oh my god, every time, Swerf Neblin.
Oh, Sniffleblin? I love those guys. Flubblers.
It's like every time I need to prepare my brain and tongue to pronounce it. Deep gnomes. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Deep gnomes.
that thing.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find one of my assets on my hard drive that I'm having trouble finding.
No worries.
And let's see, Durgar.
The Snurfeblin get dark vision 120 and low light vision 120.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, low light. Just low light. It's not to a range.
Neblin.
And yes, Durgar do as well. So every underground race equivalent gets that 120 dark vision. Made sense, but I didn't know if it was a thing.
Strangely
enough, I do not know where my stuff is.
get the. Wow, that's actually kind of interesting. The Snurfeblins are the only ones of the deep races that don't get light sensitivity.
They're also a 24 race point race.
Yeah, true.
This means that they're grossly overpowered for most campaigns.
They get spell resistance. Oh god, 11 plus their class level, or like right off the beginning, spell resistance 11.
It's called
they're
superior
monsters.
spell resistance, far as and they get a racial +2 to all saving throws, +2 to dodge to AC.
Yeah, they fall under the monstrous race category.
Yep, they are technically not supposed to be playable. They're just an example of how a player race could have that many RP, what it would look like.
Mm-hmm. You have to bring in you have to make your one character that you, me, and Azure came up with. and have them incorporated in the color animal inn somehow.
The monkey?
No, the other one. The
Good
snail.
God! I don't remember what you mean, but
The snail one.
oh, the snail. Yes. Good grief. The snail.
All right, folks. My apologies for the delay there. I had to find my notes, and I was searching my hard drive to realize that the hard drive I use is not my main one, and the notes were on my desktop the whole time, so it wasn't finding them.
Oopsie.
Um, so the party heads out with Tlanish as the leader, and Tlanish, you're wandering around just basically at random when something, almost maybe a sixth sense or something, leads you to believe there is reason to stop here. So you do, and here is where you are. And I feel like such an idiot because we're about to hit the 1 hour mark, and I'm going to stop this thread or stop this. We're going to do a 5-minute break, and we'll come back with what happens next. And if I remember, I will go back and edit the ending off of this and get rid of a whole bunch of dead air there. So, 5-minute break. We'll be back. Bye, folks.